G'day guys, I'm back from holidays. I've just called into our Nundah project to see what the guys have been going on. They have been absolutely smashing it while I've been away, so come with me. I'll give you a look at what's been going on this site. This is a cracking little job. Really excited about this one, especially to show you the extension we've got going on out the back. So we've had our permanent property pole installed, so we've got power on site. While I've been away, we've only been on site here for 3 weeks. Or 3.5 weeks. The boys have done all the demolition work. We've actually come in under the house here, so we've created the new garage area underneath the existing house. So we've dug down, we've dropped the height, so we've got good ceiling height here now, 2400. We've dug in, we've excavated, and we've done all this work underneath the existing house. So you can see from the new steel stumps, we replaced the old concrete and timber stumps. We've leveled the house up and got it nice and solid. We've put all new steel stumps around. We've put a big steel beam in here to open this area up. It deleted the need for 2 posts, which gives the client a lot more room in this area, and gave them a lot bigger car parking space. And they've got a little storage area over here. We've now got to get it framed up, put a garage door on there, and we're going to batten around the outside of the existing house and the new undercroft out the back. One thing we do on all of our jobs, so any job that has an undercroft area, so the undercroft area is the space that's not usable, not habitable. So from the existing floor to the ground is what's called an undercroft. It'll get all timber battens around it and enclosed in. But one thing we do on all of our jobs, once we do the new extension out the back and we complete, there's going to be some undercroft area on the new extension. We get all our footings in, we get all our steel posts. Before we start our barriers and joists, we're going to come through all this undercroft area, level it all out nicely. We're going to lay 2 layers of geofabric or weed matting, and then put 100 mil of gravel down. And that keeps the area underneath here really well drained, air, keeps it nice and aired, doesn't allow weeds to grow, and just keeps it really easy for the client to maintain, but also looks smick and tidy. So we do that on all of our jobs, one of our standard things. A lot of guys don't do anything with those areas under the house. They just leave it a dirty mess and ends up with vermin under there and lots of weeds and stuff growing. So if you come up here into the existing part of the house, the boys have smashed this out. So we've completely stripped, and you can see here we've done all of our new framing. So the boys got all the new walls up. They're now coming through, starting to do all the bracing and tie down, and we're going to re-batten and straighten all the ceilings up. So they've started going around and planing all the studs and getting all the internal walls nice and straight. So we've got to do that to the existing framing, all the hardwood. And then on the ceiling here, we're removing all the old timber battens, and we're going to put new metal battens in. We put a new cleat beside the old rafters, level the ceiling out, make it nice and straight, and then we put our metal battens on. So inside's going to come up absolutely smick. They've also started doing some work on the old windows. So with the old windows, they're all staying, but we're pulling them out, squaring them up, planing all, making them all work, putting new stays on them and new hardware. So we haven't cut it in yet, but we've got to cut in a new entry door here. That'll open up to the front deck, obviously, but once that's cut in, it opens you up to this beautiful big new hallway through the centre of the house, which is going to open up into the huge new extension we're doing out the back, which is going to be smick. It's got a 2-story void area above the kitchen dining area and a big parents retreat out the back. It's got a large living area that's going to have all exposed ceiling, rafters, all timber work. And then above that, it's going to have a parents retreat, which is set up high as a bit of a loft type area. It's going to be absolutely awesome. If you come out the back here quickly, we'll... So all the earthworks has been done in the backyard. We've done all our site cut. We've got all our pads to height, ready for concreting. We've had the plumber on site, so we've done all of our underslab. So when we say underslab, that means all of our sewer work. So we've run our new sewer lines in the ground. So we've got a connection there for the new laundry and kitchen area. And we've got a stack point up the back here to pick up the new ensuite. We've also done all of our stormwater. So before we do all of our groundworks and we limit our access to site, while we've got good access now, we can get a machine in here. We've put all of our points in. So we've got drainage behind our retaining walls. We've got drainage in our patio areas. We've got a yard gully up the back. and we've got all of our downpipe connections in place, and they're already run down to the street. So as soon as we get the frame up and get the roof on, we can connect our temporary downpipes, and we're not going to have issues with flooding and mess and all water running down and taking silt onto the road. And check this out. The boys have done a cracking job. So we've also been working on the pool. It's getting poured in 2 days' time. So this is a cracking pool. It's I think it's 10 metres by 2.5 metres. It's a huge lap pool. So it's going to be running along the side of this new extension area. So really, really cool. Going to be a great area out here off the end of the pool here. Got a beautiful new deck area going in, and then that big 2-story void area that I've been telling you about is going to open up onto that deck. So if you come back here, so you can see the back of the old house there. The extension will come right through here. Where those pipes are there is going to be all our kitchen dining area, living area in the middle, parents retreat up the top, and then when you get back here to this pipe work, that's our pickup for our ensuite, which is going to be up above in the 2-story section here. So cracking extension, this one. Can't wait to keep you updated. And some of the finishes in this one's going to be really cool as well. Like I said, we got an exposed timber ceiling above one of the living areas, so all the rafters, the flooring, all the detailed bracing work's all going to be exposed. And like I said, a big 2-story void area. So as usual, the boys are doing an absolutely awesome job. Everything is to perfection, and we're smashing this one out. Cheers.